John Deere ruled the fields in the 1960s, a decade that gave us some of the toughest, most iconic tractors ever built. These weren't just machines. They were legends in green and yellow, built to work hard and last a lifetime. Today, we're counting down the 10 best John Deere tractors of the 1960s, and the one at number 1. It didn't just break records, it redefined farming forever. Number 1. John Deere 420. When John Deere released the 420 in 1963, it wasn't just introducing another tractor, it was creating a legend. The 420 quickly became the company's most popular model of the era and is often considered the best tractor John Deere ever made. This machine was part of the new generation of power lineup, a bold shift from the company's old two-cylinder engines to more modern and powerful multi-cylinder designs. The 420 came with either a gasoline or diesel engine, but it was the 91 horsepower diesel version that truly won the hearts of farmers. With a 6-cylinder engine that delivered smooth, reliable power, it was equally at home pulling heavy tillage equipment or handling lighter jobs around the farm. One of the key reasons for the 420's success was its versatility. Farmers could choose between the synchro-range transmission, which offered smooth gear changes, or the fully automatic power shift transmission, which made operating the tractor less fatiguing over long days. The tractor's hydraulic system was advanced for its time, making it easy to control modern implements. In addition, Deere offered factory options like a comfortable cab, improved lighting, and power steering, luxuries that were becoming necessities for serious farmers. The 420's durability has become the stuff of legend. Many 420's sold in the 1960s are still working hard today, with owners swearing by their reliability. On the collector market, restored 420's often command high prices, a testament to their enduring reputation. Number 2. John Deere 3020. Following the success of the 420, John Deere introduced the 3020 in 1964 to give medium-sized farms access to the same modern features at a slightly smaller scale. With about 71 horsepower on tap, the 3020 was perfect for row crop farming, haying, and utility work. Like the 420, it came with multiple engine options, gasoline, diesel, or LP gas, allowing farmers to choose based on fuel availability and preference. The 3020's design was sleek and modern for its time. Deere's engineers placed a strong emphasis on operator comfort and ease of use, giving it power steering, adjustable seating, and excellent visibility from the operator station. It shared the same reliable synchro range and power shift transmission choices as the 420, making it a pleasure to operate for long hours in the field. The tractor's size and versatility made it an ideal all-around machine. A farmer could use it to plant in the spring, mow hay in the summer, and handle chores in the winter without feeling underpowered. Today, the 3020 remains a favorite for hobby farmers and collectors alike, offering that perfect balance between capability and maneuverability. Number 3. John Deere 2510. While the John Deere 4020 and 3020 often dominate conversations about the company's 1960s tractors, the John Deere 2510 quietly carved out its own special place in agricultural history. Produced only between 1965 and 1968, the 2510 was never meant to compete directly with the high-profile workhorses of the lineup. Instead, it filled a unique niche, offering farmers a smaller, more nimble machine that still packed enough muscle to handle a variety of tasks. What made the 2510 stand out was its hybrid design. John Deere engineers combined the smaller, lighter 2020 chassis with the powerful powertrain of the larger 3020. The result was a tractor that delivered around 54 horsepower, plenty for small to mid-sized farms, while maintaining a compact build that allowed for excellent maneuverability in barns, narrow lanes, and smaller fields. This was a huge benefit to farmers working in areas where space was limited or where larger tractors would have been cumbersome. One of the biggest selling points of the 2510 was its exceptional fuel efficiency. At a time when operating costs were becoming a major concern for farmers, a tractor that could plow, plant, and haul without guzzling fuel was worth its weight in gold. The 2510 could be ordered with either a gasoline or diesel engine, giving buyers the flexibility to choose what best suited their needs. It also came with a choice of John Deere's popular synchro-range transmission, known for its reliability and ease of use, or the more advanced power shift transmission for smoother clutch-free gear changes. Because the 2510 had such a short production run of just 3 years, surviving models are now considered relatively rare. Many of them remained in service for decades, a testament to their durability. Farmers who owned one often swore by its practicality, and many refused to part with theirs even when newer models came along. Today, a well-preserved 2510 is considered a prized find among collectors and John Deere enthusiasts, a symbol of a time when innovation meant finding the perfect balance between size, power, and efficiency. Number 4. John Deere 5020. By the mid-1960s, the landscape of farming in North America was changing rapidly. Farms were expanding, implements were becoming larger, and the demand for raw horsepower was growing at a pace that smaller tractors simply couldn't keep up with. John Deere's answer to this challenge came in the form of the 5020, a tractor that would not just meet the demands of the era but set a new benchmark for power and size. Introduced in 1965, the John Deere 5020 was, at the time, the largest two-wheel drive row crop tractor in the world. Its heart was a massive 121 horsepower diesel engine, an impressive figure for the time, that delivered enough torque to handle the heaviest tillage and field work. This was not a machine for small jobs. It was designed for serious, large-scale farming operations where productivity depended on covering vast acres quickly and efficiently. The 5020's build was as robust as its power. Its sheer weight and size gave it unmatched traction, allowing it to pull large multi-bottom plows, heavy discs, and wide cultivators without hesitation. Farmers appreciated its heavy-duty 8-speed synchro-range transmission, which provided the gearing flexibility needed for a variety of field conditions. The tractor's large fuel tank meant fewer stops during long workdays, an important feature when every hour counted during planting or harvest. While its bulk made it less suitable for tight spaces or smaller fields, it absolutely dominated open farmland. In regions like the American Midwest, where fields stretched for miles, the 5020 was in its element. For many farmers, it wasn't just a tool, it was a statement of capability. Even decades later, the 5020's presence still turns heads. Restored examples with their imposing stance and signature John Deere green paint are often showcased at tractor shows, where they still draw crowds of admirers. Some well-kept machines remain in active service on large farms, proving that the 5020's engineering was far ahead of its time. For collectors and enthusiasts, it remains a symbol of the era when bigger and stronger defined the future of farming. Number 5. John Deere 4520. By the close of the 1960s, farming was on the edge of a technological leap. The demand for more powerful tractors was growing, not just to pull larger implements, but to do it more efficiently as fuel costs and labor pressures began to rise. In 1969, John Deere stepped into a new era with the introduction of the John Deere 4520, a machine that would forever change the company's approach to high-horsepower farming. The 4520 wasn't just another strong tractor, it was John Deere's first turbocharged row crop tractor, a bold move that set it apart from anything the company had produced before. At its heart was a 6-cylinder diesel engine, and thanks to its turbocharger, it produced a then staggering 135 horsepower. This was more than just raw power, it was power delivered with efficiency. Turbocharging allowed Deere to increase performance without needing a massive fuel-guzzling engine. Instead, the smaller displacement engine, aided by forced air, could deliver torque and pulling capacity far beyond what farmers were used to from similarly sized tractors. Deere didn't stop at turbocharging. The 4520 featured an improved cooling system to handle the extra heat generated under heavy loads, ensuring it could run at peak performance all day long without overheating, a common issue in older high-power tractors. The transmission options included the familiar and reliable synchro range and the smooth power shift system, giving farmers flexibility based on their operating style. On the field, the 4520 was a game-changer. It could pull wider plows, seed drills, and cultivators, letting farmers work more acres in less time. In an era when bigger equipment was starting to dominate the agricultural landscape, the 4520 was the perfect partner. Many farmers who upgraded to this model quickly realized how much it boosted productivity, and it became a badge of progress and modernity on any farm. Today, the 4520 holds a special place in tractor history. Collectors value it not only for its impressive specs, but for what it represents, the moment when John Deere embraced turbocharging as the future of high-horsepower farming. Well-restored examples combine classic late 60s styling with cutting-edge for its time engineering, making them one of the most desirable vintage models in Deere's lineup. Number 6. John Deere 1020. Not every farmer in the 1960s needed the brute strength of a 4520 or the sheer size of a 5020. Many operations, especially small family farms, orchards, vineyards, and specialty crop producers, required something nimble, versatile, and easy to operate. For these needs, John Deere introduced the 1020 in 1965, and it quickly became a trusted workhorse for small-scale agriculture. With around 38 horsepower, the 1020 may have looked modest on paper, but its size and adaptability made it far more capable than its specs suggested. Available with either a 3-cylinder diesel or gasoline engine, the tractor offered smooth, dependable performance and easy maintenance. These engines were designed with simplicity in mind, allowing farmers to handle most servicing themselves without expensive shop visits, a big selling point for cost-conscious operations. The 1020's real strength was its versatility. Its compact frame and tight turning radius made it perfect for working in confined areas, such as orchards with narrow rows or livestock barns with limited maneuvering space. It could be equipped with a wide range of attachments, including front-end loaders, mowers, back blades, and post-hole diggers, turning it into an all-season machine. In summer, it could mow pastures, in autumn, haul produce, in winter, push snow, and in spring, prep garden plots. Even today, many 1020s remain in active service, often as a secondary go-to tractor on larger farms, or as the main machine for small homesteads. Their straightforward mechanical design means they can run for decades with regular upkeep. Collectors and restorers appreciate the 1020 for its reliability and the nostalgia it carries from a time when tractors were built to last and sized to suit a wide variety of tasks. The 1020's enduring popularity is proof that not every tractor has to be a giant to make a lasting impact. In the right hands, this small but mighty John Deere proved that efficiency and versatility could be just as valuable as horsepower. Number 7. John Deere 2020. The John Deere 2020 was the bigger brother of the 1020, offering around 54 horsepower in a still manageable package. Introduced in 1965, it quickly became a favorite for farmers who needed more power but didn't require a full-sized row crop tractor. With its strong hydraulics, comfortable operator station, and reliable 4-cylinder engine, the 2020 could handle everything from plowing small fields to operating loaders and hay equipment. Its relatively lightweight and compact size meant it was equally useful in fields and around the farmyard. Collectors and restorers appreciate the 2020's balance of power and practicality, and many still work for a living on small to mid-sized farms. Number 8. John Deere 4320. While the 4320 came out just after the 1960s, it was developed during that decade and carried the innovations forward. It took the popular 4020 frame and gave it a turbocharged diesel engine producing around 115 horsepower. This made it more powerful without sacrificing the comfort and reliability that farmers loved. The 4320's short production run makes it rare today, and collectors prize it for its combination of familiar styling and advanced performance. For farmers at the time, it was a chance to step into turbocharged power without giving up the handling of a 4020. Number 9. John Deere 112. The John Deere 112 wasn't a farm tractor in the traditional sense. It was a garden tractor. But in the 1960s, that was a big deal. It was Deere's first garden tractor with a 12-horsepower engine, designed for homeowners who wanted the same quality and reliability Deere offered to farmers. The 1112 could mow lawns, blow snow, and tow small garden equipment. Its rugged build and stylish design made it popular in suburban neighborhoods and rural homesteads alike. For many people, the 1112 was their first introduction to the John Deere brand. Today, collectors restore and show these little machines with as much pride as their larger farm counterparts. Number 10. John Deere 60. The John Deere 60 had its roots in the 1950s, but the refined version sold in the early 60s was still popular among farmers who valued simplicity and affordability. Powered by a reliable two-cylinder gasoline engine producing around 37 horsepower, the 60 was ideal for small farms and chore work. Even as newer multi-cylinder models emerged, many farmers stuck with the 60 because it was easy to repair and maintain. Its straightforward design made it a favorite for decades, and today it's appreciated as a classic example of mid-century tractor engineering. From small utility workhorses to giant field-eating powerhouses, the 1960s proved John Deere knew exactly what farmers needed. These machines didn't just work the land, they shaped agricultural history. Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this trip down tractor memory lane, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another classic tractor story. Thanks for watching, and remember, nothing runs like a Deere.